Ooh, it's gloomy outside.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Speaking of, Audra and Mady have something they want to share with you guys about their anxiety. Check it out.
A gloomy subject.
First of all, huge thanks to White with Style
Yes.
for sponsoring this video.
Thank you guys so much. We love trying out new teeth whitening products because first of all, it's summer. I want to be tan. I want white teeth, and I want to be fit.
Pearly white.
One thing I can do, get white teeth. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of hard to get tan. What I really like about this specific teeth whitening kit is you can get up to 7 shades lighter in one treatment. And I don't think I've ever, I mean maybe, but I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Usually it's like takes up to a week or takes up to 30 days to get 7 shades whiter, but one treatment.
And there's 10 treatments in one syringe. That means you gotta have some white teeth, you know what I'm saying?
Some white teeth. And it's also made in the USA, which is great.
Yes.
And cruelty-free, which is really great, and vegan.
Ooh.
Which is awesome. Also, I think I saw that it was gluten-free too.
And 99% kosher.
Oh.
That's great.
We got lots of stuff in there.
All right, so before you whiten your teeth, you want to make sure that you brush with the charcoal. Coconut activated charcoal, White with Style, 100% natural teeth polish.
Okay, we were really scared to try this because I don't know, anything like strange
charcoal
flavors, like we're like, we're not picky people, but it's like kind of weird. Anyway,
it's a powder, which is like,
it has no flavor.
No, it's great.
None whatsoever. Also, we got it all over the sink, and it doesn't stain. It comes right off.
She had it on her face.
I had it on. You can even
all
see
over
it.
your
I had
teeth
it in my
when you're
makeup,
doing it.
everything.
But it's great. It actually, like, after one treatment, you're already gonna see a difference just with this.
I know Mom was like, oh my gosh, my nails look white already.
Yeah, I loved it.
And then after that, you're gonna want to
form your trays, which we'll show you right now. Maddie's getting her trays formed.
Now, I just used tongs, and I warmed up this water for like 3 minutes, and then I just like wiggle it around in there for a little bit, and you can kind of see when it starts getting like super
kind of flimsy,
malleable.
Right? Yeah. Make sure you don't burn your mouth, so wait, blow on it. And then you want to suck out all the excess air and water and press it against your teeth. And then after that, she's gonna put it into a cup of cold water so that it forms. Yay! So once you have your trays formed, you're gonna take your handy dandy whitening solution and make sure that you
only put a little bit.
Yeah, a little goes a long way. So you can kind of see where your teeth impressions are. You kind of just want little tiny dots, and so we'll do that now. While she's filling her trays, I just want to note that if you get any on your gums, you definitely want to wipe it off. And it comes with these handy dandy vitamin E swabs that you can just swab your gums real quick. And yeah.
Once you get them on your teeth, you leave them on for 30 minutes, which seems like a long time. You're kind of thinking like, oh, what do I do with my life for 30 minutes? It's whitening trays. You can't talk, like,
can't do anything.
But
you can.
You can listen to an audiobook, which we love. You can watch YouTube videos, which I've been really liking watching YouTube videos about like DIYs and like house decor and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I've been really liking that. Or you can watch Netflix, you can watch a movie.
Yeah.
So there's lots of things to do.
Yes, there's so many things to do, and now we're going to put ours in. We won't be able to talk anymore. But I just want to tell you that once you get them in, pop your little LED light in because this will enhance the whitening.
It's like a party.
And yeah, here we go.
So we just finished our teeth whitening. Ding, 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 ding.
I actually, they feel really nice. for like being on there for 30 minutes. Clean. The charcoal stuff makes your teeth feel really clean.
Yeah, because it's
cool.
powder, so like it exfoliates
Yeah.
like grossness off your teeth.
So we hope you guys enjoyed this. Click the link in the description box below to get your kit for only $28.
That's pretty good. A lot of like whitening things at the store you can't even get for $28.
No,
like,
this is normally like $270
such a good price, yeah.
for a premium whitening kit. Our code is TheBossLife for the discount. That's all in the description box below.
Thank you so much, White with Style, for sponsoring this video.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Are you guys following us on Instagram? And are you subscribed to the channel?
Ooh, guys, Instagram, we share like daily stuff on our stories. We really love Instagram stories. It's fun. Check it out.
Last day that we were out there camping.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Hi.
Lil was like, it's probably been on this whole trip and you just
What
now
is it?
realized.
What
I
is
was
it?
like,
No, I need a new one.
What is
you
it?
lost your ring. I lost my ring.
Oh my gosh, what?
I don't know where, when, or anything. We were packing up everything after camping and I was like going like this, popping my fingers, and I looked down and I was like, no. I just freaked out.
Your hair looks very lush.
Mommy lost her ring. Mommy lost her ring.
A trim.
Oh.
Yeah, we never did a trim.
You gotta get a job first. What could you do for work? You know what you could do? Just make people smile. People would pay for that.
Oil that Mady gave me for my hair.
Show
I
us,
ran out of it.
She wants to say. Wait.
What was that?
Wait.
Oh boy.
You're gonna hurt your neck, dude. Show me the splits, Jack. Oh my gosh. That hurts me just thinking about it.
Upper leg. Look at her.
I know, look at
Oh, look at you.
all the time. Crossways.
She's proper.
Look at her. You're just hanging out.
She's proper. Do a one-handed cartwheel and a front handspring.
I look puffy,
What do you need to like?
I can do a one-handed cartwheel and a front handspring and a one-handed front.
Whoa, WrestleMania! Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Oh. Ah!
One-handed cartwheel, one-handed round off, and a front handspring.
Go! Hold on.
Ow, okay.
Wow.
Who's doing that?
Woo!
You having fun?
Jack, are you videoing?
Fun.
Just telling us like
They're called
Taste your
policies.
favorite.
It's like an idea, well for me it's an idea like, I have major anxiety when it comes to certain things, and I know that Audra does too. Like yours in high school, you didn't want to go to school, there was too many people around.
It was just too, like, when things get too hectic for me, that's when I kind of like zone out and I can't get focused, you know?
So the whole idea of like my personal policies are like things that I'm not going to put myself in that situation. It's not worth the anxiety, it's not worth the stress. So you just take yourself completely out of the situation. Like, you don't even have to think about like that's going to be an option, because it's not. Like, you just will never do it, so it's never.
So you make a list, right, of those?
You make. No, that's not.
Audra, I can just.
you out.
No, and that's the whole point, is like your list needs to be specific, but like you don't want to like make your list so long that you're
can't do
limiting
anything,
yourself
yeah.
from growing as a person. Like, you don't want that. You want to have a list that says like, I have 2 policies that like so far, like I haven't really run into anything else yet that like really makes me anxious and like makes me like super stressed. I mean, there's a lot of things that stress me out, but most of those things are like day-to-day things that I just need to get over, and I need to grow through it. So
Your points.
so my policy, like the two things that I just won't put myself in that situation. It'll just cause me more stress, and it's not worth it. It's not gonna help me grow getting over it. It's not gonna. 2 things. So the first thing is, I've been in like so many like bad situations at gas stations when I'm by myself, even during the day. During the day doesn't really bother me. I've just been in so many bad situations where people will come up and talk to me that I don't know, ask me for rides.
I know, that's
Wave
super
at
creepy.
me, like stop right by my car and like tell me like, hi, like how's your day? And I know like, I'm not saying like I don't want people to be nice and I don't want people to communicate. That's not what I'm saying. It's just the way that they're putting themselves in my life. Like a random guy walked up to me, hey, can you take me to Providence? Are you kidding me? This is the 21st century and I am a young female. I know better than that. I'm just not going to do anything.
That's never happened to me.
Isn't that weird?
But situations like that happen to me all the time. So
No, but I have weird, like, I've had that moment where, like, a random guy or something, like, awkwardly approaches you. But I'm so different than you. You're so, like,
yeah, so
you're,
I don't
like,
wanna say
Passive aggressive, right? Yeah.
And I'm more like, I'll be more like, no. Like, is this a joke? Like,
Yeah.
And I'm more like, okay, bye. Like, I just want to, like, get out.
Like, oh, I gotta roll my window up.
But anyways, so one of mine is I will not go to the gas station by myself at night.
No, that's not.
And I just won't go. I know a lot of people avoid that anyways because that's like a weird situation to put themselves in, but I will not. Like there's no reason to. I can get it in the morning, I can get it in the afternoon, like Albert can come with me, like there's just no reason for me to go. Another one for me is I will not get less than 15 minutes a day by myself. I am a major introvert. Major. I need alone time to recharge. And
but at the same time, if you do too much alone time,
it becomes
it
like,
makes you like too introverted.
It gets me in my feelings and it like makes me like
think too much,
anxious. Yeah. So I need to like find a healthy balance, but I will not get less than 15. It stresses me out to be around people 24/7. I just need time to myself. I'm like, okay, I'm going to my room.
And I start
nobody bother me. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. Like, it's not worth my energy.
It's not you, I just need my personal space to myself for a minute.
Exactly. It's just not worth it. Anyways, if you're anxious, maybe you should think about things that you just will not do.
Yeah,
and just get them out of your brain. That way you're not thinking about and stressing about them all the time.
That's what I did with school. I took myself out of school for a year and then I moved here. And it was different and I wanted to try it out, so I started going back to school. But throughout the time that I wasn't in school, I started...
You did go to home, you had home studies.
I was homeschooled for a year. No, I wasn't out of school for a year. I went to homeschooling and I was doing like, what do they call it? It's called like... Independent studies, yeah. So I'd meet with a teacher once a week and then do all my work. And then meet with the teacher again the next week and we'd go over it. She'd grade it with me and I'd get my own textbooks and stuff. And I learned easy that way, but at the same time, I feel like I did a class that I remember doing, but it was hard for me because I'm like I have to see something be done to learn how to do it.
Yeah, like you need a teacher to show it to you.
I need somebody to show it to me. I'm a hands-on type of person, And so with that, I was teaching myself everything, so it was at times it was more challenging. And to get over a lot of my anxiety and stuff, I started going out with my family and my parents, the people that I was comfortable with, to make sure that, because it would always be brought on when I was in places or situations and scenarios where I wasn't comfortable with my surroundings. So I'd start to like kind of give myself like a panic attack. So I started going out with my family to like restaurants or to fast food places, and I would tell my dad or my grandma or my mom, and I'd be like, oh, I'm starting to feel like anxious. And so then when I'd start to feel that way, I'd close my eyes and get into a moment by myself and just count. I started counting down, not up, down.
Yeah, but like, basically, if you're feeling anxious or like you're an anxious person at all, don't do anything that makes you uncomfortable. Yeah. Like, I mean, there's obviously things that will help you grow and things that like will slowly make you uncomfortable and like help you.
And I started writing in a notebook. I got a notebook and I started just journaling.
You have all the choices in the world to do things that just make you happy. Yeah. And and can better you.
Yeah.
And if
Live a
there's
positive life.
situations
You don't
like
need to put yourself in negative
Yeah.
situations.
Oh yeah. And it was certain times it got brought on when I was hanging out with a not so great group of friends when I was younger. So it was, I think it was a lot of that reason, and I personally think that it was God kind of giving me just a stop in the road, you know? And telling me like, this isn't where you're supposed to be, and you know that in your head. And that's what it was with me, was I was just so like, I was so telling myself like, no, you're fine, it's fine, you are getting older, you do these things with your friends, you go out and have fun. But I think at the same time in the back of my head, I was like, no, this isn't right, you know?
Yeah.
And that was like my inner battle in my head.
So anyways, live a
Anxiety
more
is a
positive
normal thing.
Yeah.
Don't let yourself think that it's not.
Live a more positive life. Don't do things that won't help you grow,
Yeah,
that make you
that bring on
uncomfortable.
stress.
If they're gonna help you grow, do them. Be confident. You got this.
Yeah.
This seat right here is back where it all started, our very first vlog. Have you
Yep.
seen it? Go check it out.
Check it out.
Also, for any of you struggling with anxiety, depression, or anything like that, those were just some tips. There's a lot more. We would love to share more, because I know for me personally, like, I have a ton of anxiety.
Yeah, anxiety's
Like,
new for me
overboard.
within the last year, but
So, we love you guys. Live the boss life.
give this video a thumbs up.
Boom.